All right, this is Ubaid on behalf of V Electronics, and in this video, we're going to be talking about asymmetric information. So this is asymmetric information. Now, when it comes to your asymmetrical information, it has to do with one party knowing more than the other party in a transaction. Okay, so say, for example, you have a buyer and a seller. Okay, the buyer may know more about the seller than the other way around. Okay, this is where you have asymmetrical information. Okay, information which is not symmetrical, which is not equal, which is not even. All right, now this may lead to a lot of problems. Okay, for example, if you have a lender, okay, and the lender knows less about the borrower than what the borrower knows about the borrower can take advantage of the lender. Okay, he or she may borrow funds and use it for something else, for example, may use it for gambling, may use it for illegal purposes, may use for something else, okay, than originally intended, okay, or originally agreed upon in a contract with the borrower or with the lender. Okay, so this has to do with asymmetrical information. Now, one way the financial system solves this problem, okay, is by offering, okay, businesses and entrepreneurs, okay, liquidity and capital. Okay, what do we mean by liquidity? So liquidity has to do with cash flow, amount of money coming into the business and going out. Okay, so if your assets are liquid, it basically means you're able to turn your assets into cash right away. So say, for example, you have your accounts receivable, okay, you have your short-term investments, okay, so on and so forth, which you're able to turn into cash right away for you to invest in the business or pay for expenses, pay for operating expenses, for example. That would be an example of liquidity. Okay, and capital has to do with the total amount of money that you invest in your business. Okay, your long-term investments. Okay, your capital assets, for example, whether it's furniture, whether it's land, okay, whether it's building, okay, whether it's equipment, machinery, so on and so forth. So the financial system, what it does, it offers entrepreneurs, people who are just starting out, okay, in the world of business, people who are testing their ideas, people who are inventors, people who are innovators, okay, people who are experimenting with their ideas, okay, they offer these guys, okay, liquid cash or liquidity as well as capital. So they lend money for these guys, okay, to test out their ideas in the market. Okay, so that way, okay, you don't have asymmetrical information. Okay, the financial system knows about the borrowers. The borrowers, okay, they can't take advantage of the financial system. Okay, compare that to a private lender. Okay, where a private lender may let you borrow funds. Okay, he or she can't keep track of what you do with those funds. The financial system is able to keep track of what you do with those funds because obviously the financial system is able to access the electronic records, able to access information in the system, okay, as to what you're doing with the cash. Okay, if you make a transaction using your debit card, let's say in a casino, okay, that transaction may show up on your bank statement and the financial system is able to access your bank statement. Okay, so on and so forth. So this has to do with asymmetrical information. Okay, that will be it for this video. On behalf of Electronics, this is Ubaid. Have yourself a great day.